Hi Mushroom Fam, this is the moment we've all been waiting for, my own personal island tour. It is finally here. I've been putting off releasing my dream address for the longest time, but I finally am confident enough to share this with all of you. I know most of you have been waiting for this since June, since that's when I promised to release it, but I didn't meet the deadline, so thank you all for your patience. So, welcome to Kinoko, which means mushroom in Japanese. Because, I'm Mushroom Games. Kinoko is an overgrown village that I started back in March 2021. During my procrastination on homework, I browsed Pinterest and found some really cute wisteria designs that I wanted to make buildings out of. The concept of wisteria and vines on town buildings came from some futuristic fantasy concept art that I came upon on Pinterest as well. As you can see, Pinterest is my go-to. From there, I experimented with some designs and created a village that I absolutely adore. So there are many areas on my island, such as the hot springs, the Imperial Gardens, the residential promenade, my mini port area, my flower field, the mystical outlet, and much, much more. The island has some Eastern and Western fusion as well. So if any of you do visit, please tag me in your photos and let me know if you decide to stream or record my island, because I would love to watch your videos. So I hope you all enjoy my island and the tour. Okay, this is the moment we've all been waiting for, so let's get started with the island tour. So let me show you my map. So here's my house right here, and then here are my lovely villagers. I have Poncho, Winnie, Alice, Leopold, Wolfgang, Marty, Chelsea, Sherb, Eric, and Wade. And the top left-hand corner is the main residential area, and then the bottom left-hand corner, I have like 3 villagers who have their own areas here. This is more like the cottagecore area. My favorite villagers are Eric and Sherb. Don't tell my other villagers. But yeah, I have 2 Sanrio villagers. I just really love them. I adore all of them. I would have more villagers if they let us. So here's my town flag. It's a really nice design I found on Pinterest. I just love the greenery in the house. It's so adorable. It matches my overgrown village. Alright, let's get started with exploring my island. So here I have the train track. So there's a train track that goes circular around my island. And then here are the housings for the people who live in these villages. I just imagine my island just having a lot of really nice buildings for people to live in. So yeah, those are just residential buildings. Okay, over here is the Kinoko Temple. So I use a lot of simple panels. It took me so long just to buy all these simple panels. But yeah, here's the nice temple. There's a clock at the top and lion dogs over here. And then the temple has a small pond right here too. And also a place to eat right here and celebrate. And then over here is another building. This is more like the waiting area for the train. So here are the seats. And then you can sit here and wait. I kind of wanted to do like a more mystical feel, so that's why I added waterfalls over here and also the really nice pond design. But yeah, overall I just wanted my island to be super relaxing. Okay, so there's the nice dining area. I'm really glad they got the new food items for us, so that's what I put on the table. Over here is the Kinoko Hot Springs. It's like right next to the ocean, so the water is a little salty, but it's supposed to be good for your skin, so that's how my villagers have really nice glowing skin. But yeah, I decided to add some of this really nice grass pattern on the rock and also on the sand because it looked super nice. And then I wanted to cover up the sand over here, so I added a pawn design, as well as something that's super interesting is I didn't know you could put simple panels right next to these layers right there. There's like a half space for simple panels, so that's what I filled it up with. So it's kind of like a continuation of the building. And then I think this hot springs looks super natural on this rock here, so that's why I added it here. And then here's just a little walkway to the train tunnel. So here's a train tunnel. So this is the continuation of the train tracks that run circularly around my island. And over here's the park. So you can sit here and also wait for the train, or just play in the park right there. Those of you on my stream, I know one of you said that it's not safe to have a playground right next to the train track. I kind of agree, but it just looks super nice here, and it was like just a small area for me to add items, and I'm like, might as well just make a park. So over here is another building. It's a residential building as well. I really love the peninsula. I didn't know what to use it for at first, but I was like, oh, maybe I can make a small archway here. So this is what I did with the floating blocks. I just really love the floating blocks. So you'll see me use the floating blocks throughout my island. Okay, so we could walk back here. So here's another shop. I was thinking this is a restaurant, but there wasn't anything else I could put around here. But yeah, it's pretty simple, really cute. And then here's the bridge to the tropical area. So it's pretty tight here, so you gotta squeeze. But yeah, you sit here and relax, and then just enjoy the ocean, the sounds of the ocean, and some ice cream as well. I really love the Festival umbrella, so I was like, I gotta use it in this area. And then how I imagined this area was just having a bunch of tiki shacks here, so that's why there's 3 of them. So I used the imperial beds for like the roof of the shacks, and then I used stalls for the actual like shack itself. So here's a sushi shack. You can say that like 5 times fast. Sushi shack, sushi shack. I cannot do it. But yeah, here's a nice place for people to dine and eat some sushi. And then in the back there's like fish. You can't really see it too well, but if you hover maybe. And then there's some kitchen knives as well for whoever's working the shack. Over here is the juice shack. So there's a lot of fruits, and then in the back there are blenders. I put like 4 different blenders here. But yeah, here's a nice place you could drink coconut juice, or you could have like a smoothie and stuff. Yeah, just ask the person running the shack. Over here's a souvenir shop. I actually imagine this more of like a recreational shop where you could rent a lot of equipment to enjoy the beach. So over here you can see like, oh, you could buy some jewelry, or you could ride these nice scooters over here. Or you could take a look back here. There's surfboards and also some diving suits here, all different kinds of colors. You can also pet the seagull back there. Yes, so you'll see a lot of like ducks on my island. Some of them are seagulls, some of them are actual ducks. Some of them are swans too, so you can make your own interpretation. But this one is a seagull. Yeah, anything on the beach is a seagull. Anything like not on the beach is either a duck or a swan. Okay, you'll see the swans in a bit. But yeah, that was a dining area I just passed. Okay, over here are the shops of Kinoko. So over here is a more like a aromatherapy shop, so you could buy some really nice scented candles and stuff to relax. or you could sit here. There's usually a person here that's painting, so you could just watch the person paint. And then over here is the nice crystal shop. So I just put a bunch of star fragments everywhere on the floor. I wish I had more space in front of here. But yeah, it just looked really nice with all the different colors. So I added them on the ground, but I also used like the fortune teller set there too, because I had two different kinds and decided to match the colors, like the side's purple, the other side's blue. Oh, okay. Hello, Alice. So here's my lovely koala, Alice. So this is the entrance to the museum. A lot of people say this island reminds them of Ghibli, especially like the front with the lion dogs. It reminds people of Spirited Away. But here's my very elegant, at least that's what I was going for, elegant museum. So here's a nice place for people to sit. And look at the water here. If you love all these designs and standees, they're in the description. So over here you can see the archway. So there's this person on Instagram named Alex, and she makes really, really nice designs. So I really love this arch design of hers for the standees in the back. You can see like the fence and also the flowers in the pot. I thought it was super cute. So I decided to make like a version of that right here with the turkey stand and also the potted plants and the wedding arch as well. I hope it gives it that similar feel and look. Okay, so since these aren't on the beach, these ducks are actually swans. I wish they had different types of birds that we could craft and put on our island. But yeah, I decided that these would be like swans since this is a very elegant area. And that's a very, very nice pond behind all the flowers. So over here's the same thing. A lot of greenery everywhere on my island. But yeah, this area has pink flowers. I just love the pink and green together. Okay, so this is the more like the Ghibli vibes area, at least with the lion dog statues. That's what people told me. So over here is a candy shop. It's more like a sweets shop. I put a bunch of candy dispensers in the front, and then on the top is just some toys. Because, you know, candy stores are very playful. And then over here, if y'all visit, there is a Ramune soda cotton candy for you all to eat. So you all won't get hungry on your trip here. Okay, so this is the this is more like the Japanese fusion area. I really like the Grape screens, so I wanted to use them somewhere on my island. And it looked really nice on the water, so I decided to make this more of like a bridge area so people could pass through. So it's kind of like the actual Grape screen goes underneath the bridge. I hope it gives it that effect. Same with the water. But yeah, I put some items on the screens. I really love the new items. They're adorable. And then here's another archway to walk underneath. And this leads to the one and only Red's Beach. So yeah, Red has all this really nice treasure. I should have chosen a day with Red here. It would look a lot nicer with Red's boat. But yeah, that's the entrance to Red's boat when he's here. And then over here is a small waterfall and a nice picnic area for people to sit and relax. Okay, so let me see if I could get a better view of these buildings. See, there's the pagodas there. And over here is a small hot springs. So this is the second area with hot springs on my island. This is also a really relaxing area. You could go take a dive here. Unlike the one hot springs at the beach, this one has fresh water. So we have a freshwater hot springs and then a saltwater hot springs. So you get to pick and choose. Okay, so we're finally entering my villager area. And it looks like the rain's about to go away. So over here is Wolfgang's coffee shop. So I left you all some boba coffee so you could come here and sip some boba coffee. And you can also take a seat here. Drink some coffee from the cup. Before we go up, I want to show you this area. So this is Poncho's house. And this is Poncho's winery. So I got this idea to use the barrels here and also the nice wine glasses on Instagram. I just really love the design. So if you all want to use the same design, it's in the description. And I also had to use these very nice wine crates too. It just matched so well. Oh right, yeah, I can just hold this. Cheers! Okay, so here's my egg bakery. I used all of the Easter, well, not all of them, but I used some Easter furniture here, like the tables and the balloons. And it just looks so cute with all the Sanrio items right here. So I had to use it. I wanted this area to be more fun, cozy, and cute, so that's why I used all these very nice egg furnitures and bushes. Because they're so adorable. Look at these bunnies. Okay, so on to the next area. So we're gonna go up here. So there's more shops. So this is Chelsea's house. So Chelsea has a green thumb, secretly. And here is her garden shop right here. I just really love the simple panels with the plants, so I had to use them here. But I combined it with a bunch of different plants here and also these also awesome crates as well. So here's Sherps House. So Sherp owns this pond right here. He has a little yoga area here, his own yoga studio, so you could all come and do some yoga on these really nice mats. And then here are some more swans. They're there to relax you while you're doing your yoga. And if you don't want to do yoga, you could just sit here and drink some wine and relax as well. Oh yeah, if y'all want to see the back, I used the loft bed up there to make kind of like a balcony area. So over here we have Leopolds Pottery shop. It's more like a pottery studio because he has pottery classes. But yeah, here's an oven to bake your pots and stuff. Just ignore the pizza in the oven. Or pretend that's like a plate. And over here are the pottery wheels. I know the wheels are significantly smaller than the actual pots themselves. But I think it works out pretty well. Over here we have Leopolds Library. If only I could sit here. There we go. Cheers! So this is where Leopold goes and reads because he's a nerd. He's a huge nerd. If you go in his house, he has a bunch of classroom items like the desks and the whiteboard and stuff. So he gives me a lot of like professor vibes. You can also sit underneath the tree and read a book. That's a reaction we should all get, like read books in Animal Crossing, or at least give us like the book, the item itself, so we could read it. Okay, so on to the next area. So we're entering my port area, but who lives in front of the port are Eric and Marty. So this is Eric's house. It's just a cozy house, a cabin house with a barbecue area. He actually does some construction work for the villagers too. So he built all of those shops up there. Over here is Marty's house. Okay, Marty is just a plain residential villager who's trying to have a good time. He owns a cat right here. This is also part of Eric's house. Eric plays the ukulele. Fun fact that I made up. But yeah, he sits here every morning and reads the newspaper and enjoys just looking out on the lake. Okay, so let's go explore my port area. So here's my port area. There's a lot of boats here. A lot of boats. And then some miscellaneous items here. Right here I added a rope design I found and try to connect it to the boat here. I wish I could put like a wood design underneath the ropes. That would look really nice. Okay, over here is the seafood area, Kinoko's finest seafood shop. So you could buy the freshest crabs and fish here. You can also rent out some fishing gear as well. But it looks like they're closed right now, so we'll come back later. And then if you're not interested in fishing, you can just take a nice walk down here on this beach. This leads to the lighthouse. So all the seagulls love to hang out here, as you can see. But be careful of the rocks, they're pretty sharp. You can also come here and collect some seashells too. Lots of those. Cheers! Oh yeah, I really love this flag, this fish flag. I thought it suited my port so well. So I had to add it there. And here's the campsite. It looked like it belonged in the port area because all these items and stuff, so that's why I added it here. But we're entering one of my favorite areas. This is the tide pools. If you had a net, you could come here and catch some really cool creatures. Maybe you could find some coral, some starfish, maybe SpongeBob and Patrick. I just seen like a lot of people use these rocks for tide pools, so I was like, oh, I really want to make a tide pool area. So this area also has a lighthouse as well. So I added it there because it looked really nice. So here are more archways. So I'm gonna go this way and then we'll go see my house in a bit. So this is Alice's house. A very nice house here. Let me change my items. We're gonna use the bean tossing kit now. So Alice has a really nice tulip field. She taught me how to plant flowers, so she has quite a green thumb here. So I'm giving you all a bean tossing kit when you visit my island so you can go and feed all the ducks. So here's a duck. Okay, I know this is right next to the ocean, but if it's not a white duck, then it's an actual duck. If it's a white duck, then it's a seagull if it's next to the ocean. I don't even know if that makes sense. Mushroom logic. Okay, so over here is Winnie's house. She has a vineyard. So the awesome wine that Pancho got is from Winnie's Vineyard. And over here is a sparkling cider you all could use. And then you could ring the bell as well. I really love the wedding items. They're so nice. Okay, so now we're going to Wade's nice beach. So on the side over here is a camping area. If y'all want to camp out on the beach, here it is. I saw someone, I mean, there's so much you could do with this pier, but I saw someone had like the kids' tents here and a table, and I'm like, oh, that's so adorable. I want to remake it. So I remade it. You also could play ukulele too. But I just think this is a very cozy area to camp out. And there's also a cooler too, so you can put all your goodies. Okay, so this is Wade's sitting area right here. So he sits here with all his friends. Oh, and you know, he also plays the ukulele. Actually, I think all my villagers know how to play the ukulele. It's a huge thing here in Kinoko. He also has a barbecue area too, so he's quite the entertainer. Okay, so over here is a garden shop. So here are all the things you could buy at this shop. They have a lot of items from watering cans to saplings to flowers. And we're back here at the entrance. So there's more for me to show you. So let's head here first. So this is a very thin walkway. Sometimes I have to like push my villagers so I could get through. And then sometimes they get really angry at me. But there's very limited space in Kinoko, so it's pretty cramped. Okay, so over here is a restaurant. It's the Imperial Restaurant. You can eat dim sum. And they also have ramen here too. Nice ramen. And you can also get a good look at the train as well. And if you're thirsty, here's some really nice boba. There's milk tea on this side, and the other side there's green tea. But I have a bunch of food items on these stalls here, so there's a variety to choose from for these restaurants. Okay, so let me show you this area. It actually leads to the shops that we saw earlier. So here's a nice walkway to these shops. This is the crystal shop earlier, and also the aromatherapy shop. And then over here are seats. You could sit here and look at the train go by, and oh, it looks like the train is right here. Just in the nick of time, I could show you all the Kinoko Train. So we're gonna head down here now. So here is a pond, and this is the pond is in front of Nooks Cranny right here. I just really love the hydrangeas so much, so this area is like infested with hydrangeas. But for those of you who are dreaming this island, I put items here for you all. So you get to pick what you want to hold. There's like the soda, there's the flower basket. I might change the items later. But yeah, there's tons of items. And then over here is some clothing for you all. So be sure to pick it up and change into it. Over here is the Able Sisters, and then also another residential shop. This is the inn actually, Kinoko Inn. So those of you visiting, if you want to stay overnight, you'll be staying in here, in the Kinoko Inn. But yeah, I really love this. As you can see, I really love this pond design so much. I use it all over my island. And then I love combining it with like the mum cushions and miscellaneous items as well. Also, here's a picnic area. You can have a nice picnic here. So back here you can see the train tracks. And I'm finally showing you the train. So here's the Kinoko Train. As you can see, it's very bustling. There's a lot of people or fish in the stalls there. And if you just want to relax, you could sit here and read a book, read a newspaper, drink some coffee. Okay, I gotta pass this quickly before the train runs me over here. Okay, so here is another train station. I consider this the main train station in Kinoko, just because there's a lot of seating over here. It's also like around the center of my island as well. There's shops you could explore while you wait. Here's a pottery shop. These are the finest pots from Leopold. Over here's a bakery, another bakery. Be careful not to step in the water. Over here is another plant shop right here. And then here's the nice herb shop. So a lot to shop around for while you're waiting for the train. Hello, Alice. Oh, Alice is so adorable. We've been running into Alice all day today. So from here, you could actually have a really nice view of resident services and all the shops. You could toggle the camera up and down. Oh, there's Eric, one of my faves here. So, welcome to my humble abode. This is my house, and this is my little painting area. I love to paint in real life, so I gotta make a painting area for myself. And I'm painting the flag over here, and then here's the entrance to my house. Always gotta have the workbench ready for the next project. All right, let's go in. so welcome to the restaurant of Kinoko. So this room, I wanted to fill it with a lot of plants and continue the Wisteria look in my house. And then I had to add the floating blocks here because it looks super nice. It's kind of like a little, I don't know, makes it look more like a counter area where people sit and drink. And then there's like the wine glasses too. And if you just want a dine-in experience, you could sit here on the side. There's like lovely candles. Okay, so over here is the outdoor dining area. So since my island is filled with hydrangeas and a bunch of flowers, I thought this wallpaper was perfect for the outdoor dining. And when y'all come to visit, my island's gonna be slightly rainy. So I thought this wallpaper was perfect for this room. But what I love about this game is the lighting you could control in the house. Like, I love the lighting of the candles and also the different lanterns I have in the room. It doesn't look dark at all. But it's a super relaxing area where you could sit and just dine. So on the right side of my house is this nice spa. I really love the fish wallpaper, so I had to use it for this room. But yeah, the Wisterias are here and a bunch of plants as well. And then you could lay here and relax and wash your hands. I also really minor detail, but I just love this Sakura bonsai so much. It really adds like a nice relaxing feel to the house. Okay, so we're upstairs now. This is my bedroom. I really love the Sanrio furniture so much. I had to use it for this room. And I still really love, as I mentioned, I still really love this wallpaper. So I used it for this room as well. I just love the moving fish and also the lighting at the top too. It's very nice. But yeah, I wanted this room to be more galaxy-like, very dreamy. But at the same time, I wanted it to have like a cozy walkway here. So here's a nice walkway to the restroom here. This is my personal restroom. It also has a closet in the restroom too. And then here's my vanity. And there's a ton of humidifiers here. So yeah, here's my sanctuary just to relax. And then yeah, let go of my worries. Okay, so here is the Kinoko Underground Station. So let me show you my map again. So as you can see, the train station or the train runs all around my island. So this is the underground area of the train. So here is imagine like a door here. Here's the entrance. And you can see like the exit sign. Here's where people buy their tickets, and then this is where you dispense your tickets. And then you walk through here. And then this tells you if your ticket was accepted or not. I hope this gives train station vibes. The area is quite small, so I only could make like one area where people go and dispense their tickets. But if I had more space, I'd make like multiple areas. But yeah, here's the train itself. So there's a warp pipe. I'll be going in that in a bit. But let me show you around the train station. So here's the tunnel, the train tunnel. It's really scary, so I don't recommend you walk inside. And then here's the other tunnel. Ta-da! And then while you're waiting for the train, you could sit here and just wait. Or you can make a phone call in the telephone booth. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to turn that off. But yeah, one of the destinations the train takes you is in this warp pipe. So let's head in. Oh, whoops, the lights were off. But this is my nice cherry blossom field. So this is supposed to be like a mountainous area with some cherry blossoms for people to relax. So a lot of places to relax in my house. But yeah, just a small getaway. This is actually the room in the back that I blocked off for my restaurant area. Okay, the thing about this room is if you visit my island, be sure to visit this room last, just because for some reason this warp pipe doesn't take you back to my train area. See, I'm like stuck here, so be careful about that. So I'm actually gonna save the game and reload it, so we'll continue the tour in a bit. And we're back, fam. Yeah, so just be careful when you go in the warp pipe. Make sure that's like the last place you go. So let me show you my flower field. So I updated the flower field from my last stream. So I replaced all of the cosmos with mums because I just really love the mums. But I wanted to make this a more like mystical flower field with the different colors. Over here is the pond area. And then there's ducks here. Ooh, let's go feed the ducks. Oh, not shake the tree, feed the ducks. Okay, we'll feed this duck. You feed the ducks over here too. So here are some nice bridges you could walk on. And then here's a walkway to the Imperial area. And that was the last area on my island. Thank you so much everyone for watching this island tour. The dream address is in the description and my Instagram and handles are all there too. So yeah, go dream this island if you all want to visit. Thanks Mushroom Fam for all the support I've gotten since the beginning of my channel, even though I've been on and off with Animal Crossing. I especially appreciate those of you who supported me on my streams while I was decorating my island. I love you all so much, Mushroom Fam. If you do decide to visit my island and post it on social media, please tag me and let me know if you decide to stream or record my island. For the next few months, I'll be working on my second island, Arendelle, which is a Frozen-themed island, so stick around for that. I won't be super active with Animal Crossing since school is starting soon, and I want to focus on what's most essential in my life right now. I will be having streams here and there, so I hope you stop by and say hi. And I hope you all have a wonderful time playing Animal Crossing and taking it easy. Until next time, fam, take care!